Okay. Oh, I have to change the goal. Day 43. The goal is privacy app, privacy policy, and terms of service. Okay. That's the goal right now. Mhm. Obviously, when I got to this, I just got lazy and I lost all my motivation. So now, being already evening at the end of the day, I got ashamed of myself and let's get this done. So I just worked with, before that, I worked with Claude to get these documents out. So a little back and forth. And I got terms of use and privacy policies to be reviewed. So in here to put in the website, I've already privacy policy. I have to resize this. Right. So here in the website, I already have privacy policy and in terms of service for the web. And I think if I add two more links for the app, it might maybe make sense to say something like legals and link everything there. And I have another page with all those sublinks, maybe, or I can add for now, and then and then do that afterwards after I see it's cumbersome there. If which is probably better this second option because it get me to the posting the actual documents earlier, and then maybe solving the issue with too many links down there as a second step. So let's create a new branch, check out FMB app legals. Okay, so the stack is clean. I mean the how do you call it? There is a name. Stage. The stage for Git is clean. Okay. So let's go to see, this is the footer. So let's go to see the footer. Let's close everything else. Footer Svelte. And somewhere here, I'm looking at the live site here. Yeah, let's switch to the local site for which I have to first turn on Vit npm run dev. I have to go to the web folder for it to work. npm run dev. Okay, now it's running. So, okay, so in here I have privacy policy terms of service. They are in the footer. Let's call it web privacy policy and web terms of service. And why is not updating? Because I'm not looking at the live. I'm looking at the live version. I have to go to 5173 localhost. Okay, it looks a bit because now I have to add two more links. Exactly. How do you know? Yep, that makes a lot of sense. Why is not updating? To reload. App privacy policy of terms of service, which obviously it does not look great anymore. Ooh, okay. Go here. We start to update. Let's do that. Okay. Mm. Now, because we are asking everything to an LLM now, let's ask also this silly question. You change logo changed. Kimi 2 is now in serve. Kimi K2 models. Ah. Is this the Chinese model? What is Kimi K2? 05 credit. Kimi K2. The best open source LLM now. Alibaba. Mm. So right now, so it means yes, AWE. Do I have Kimi K2? Yes. It's in the pro version. Okay, half credit. Okay. I'm not using the pro version, so I can't use it. Ooh, not enough credit. Okay, I can use the SWE one for free. Well, yeah, okay. I was going to ask this in our website, but we can ask this to SWE1. So, um, in this footer page, I'll do that. Files, footer, just type footer, yeah, and we'll find it. Fantastic. I have links for web privacy policy, web terms of service, a bit tedious to go, but I want to be clear in the question. App privacy policy and app terms of service. I was thinking to replace them with a single link to an intermediate page or and call it legals or legal documents. No, I'm not using documents. Um, what do you think is best? Will it do changes? So right now I changed the footer. Okay. So let's commit this change. Let's just see if any change is done. I can always revert them. So commit and push. Nice. And let's send this chat. Yeah. Replace the legal link with a single legal link. Yeah. But I was also asking legal. Just legal. Okay. Not legals. Okay. Yeah, I will trust that. Update the well, update the footer to have the legal link. Let's do that. So basically, instead of that, I will have ahref equal legal, and then I will ask this to and let's copy this out. Okay, that page does not exist at the moment, but I want Gemini to do it because I started with Gemini before. Okay, so we got the link out. Just let's see how much better it looks. I'm sure it looks better. Give me two. Speak to Cascade. Use a voice. Not going to do that. Imagine the mess. Patch. Oh, unnecessary. Okay, reload the page. Ooh, it's not working because I interrupted bit, yeah? Did I? npm run dev. Day 43. So are we going for day 100 complete by day 100? Not the website. The website, I hope I'm almost there. Why does it look smaller? Did I miss a class or something? Or is it my eye? No class there. Mhm. Maybe just me. Mm, mm. Okay, and obviously that page does not work. Let's create a root for that. New folder, legal. So the trick here is to make a plus page Svelte inside it. New file, plus page dot svelte. I'm starting to think that maybe I should have put the components there only for one page inside the directory for that page rather than in there in lib, and put there only stuff like footer that are shared to multiple places. But I don't have experience with organizing a Svelte project, so for now leave it like that because it's not my focus. So let's copy another page, for example, the contact page, because this one is pretty similar except for the central part where we'll have a new legal component which does not exist, which is a layout component, so for now still there. And I call it legal as well. Okay. So now in layouts, I now create a new file called legal svelte. And now that error will go away. Okay, everything is fine now, even though it's empty at the moment. So we want to make this file in the same style of the privacy page. So let's relink it temporarily so I can get there easily. Put it here. So the style of the privacy page is like that. So I'm gonna open the privacy layout. I can't see it. There you go. Open the privacy layout and simply copy all the styles, or or I can ask Gemini to do it, which I will do that way actually. Now that I think about, because I just say a page in the style of a privacy and add those links, please. So no please needed actually. So let me see if I have still the links. Yep. Okay. So let's find Gemini. Oh, it's shall I show that matter? Okay, this is using a lot of context. It was about the bug snag. So let's close this session and start a new one. Nice. So here is a new session, and we're gonna say um, I created a new legal page where the main content is defined in legal, so layout, and this component is now empty. Okay, and this is a fact. And the second thing is I want you to create that Svelte 5 component with the same style of the privacy. let's say the file directly. Layouts, privacy, Svelte. Um, Probably the title should be legal or legal documents. And the content, 4 links to the legal document pages. Ignore that 2 links don't exist yet. I don't think it will check, but just to not spook him. So that's the content. I'm gonna copy and paste. Okay. Add additional copy if you think is necessary. Style the links well, not too near to each other. Okay, good luck. I would say for the first time. Okay, it's done something. Alright, I created a list, minimal styling, so I hope that's really enough because it looks minimal. I don't think it will be nice, but let's see. Alright. Uh, legal. Ah, it's fine. So he added additional copy. Let's see what he added. Or she or it. Legal documents. Okay, shows. Below you'll find links to our legal documents, including our privacy policy in terms of services for both budget website and mobile application. Perfect, yeah. That's good. Important documents. Please review the important document below. Important or relevant? Confusing. I don't think this sentence is necessary. It's also or maybe without relevant. They're already important, already also have to say they're relevant. But I need more space here between the title, between the rest of the list. So this is the only paragraph. No, there are two. The other paragraph I see. Let's try to add more space around paragraphs in general, see if that helps. Oh, there is a section paragraph. Where is a section? Is a dot section. Dot section paragraph. Okay. So that's a section. So this is not a section paragraph. Interesting. So if I change the margin button this to something big, 40, I'm changing only this, which is a bit too much now, and not here. Okay. So let's try 30 or 20 maybe. Okay. And it's already a little bit better. I'm not happy still. Kind of looks weird for me. Not bad, it's not too bad. It's acceptable. I also, yeah, can scale down. And actually, yeah, I also done the query, media query to reduce the font size as a list of the title, big title. Yeah, that's good. So that's an unnumbered list. Yeah. So let's add some space after the unnumbered list. Instead of 10, try 20. Much more, I want much more. Let's try 30. More. Let's try 40. Okay. And the please review H margin top, margin bottom 30. Oh my god, what did I do? And margin top, let's try 10. Okay, so let's check the links. First link should work. Second link should work. Okay, and the other two link don't. That's fine. Broken, broken. So now let's commit what we've done, what we have done, I have done so far. Okay, I made a mistake. Because I know, all good, all good. It just as as well, no? So we got these legal documents. Please note documents that will be made available upon the release. No, 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 no. This comment is just not there. They're available now. I'm gonna make the page now. Okay, so the comment is gone. And I think probably there is the same comment now in the web privacy policy. Up. Release. Oh, the privacy policy, the budget as a separate policy, they will. Oh, okay, the same disclaimer. So let's fix that too. On privacy, will apply to whichever separate privacy policy. Let's keep that. Nice. Maybe we can say the same thing inverted for. Mm, yeah, in the respective pages. So. Okay, so we have a privacy app. So we have to create roots folder, privacy app, and terms app. No, I did file instead of folder. Terms app. Nice. So in the I create page called plus page svelte, plus page dot svelte, and again for terms same thing, plus page svelte. Okay. Now I copy the content of privacy into privacy app, and we create a new component called privacy app. Nice. And a new file in layout called privacy app. Oh, come on. Nice. And then here, let's write just privacy app, just to start the process. So when I click on web privacy policy, no, that link has to be, I can know that link already because now we have legal. So I have to open the footer, delete web privacy policy. And now I just have legal, I can click there, I can do to app privacy policy, I go to privacy app, correct. I click legal again, and create a new page for terms of service. So that it was called terms. So let's call new layout call app terms dot svelte, and we say app terms of service temporarily. Nice. And then I have to create that page. So there terms app similar to privacy app. So paste it here. So instead of privacy app, I think did I call it privacy app? I should have called it terms app instead I call it app term. Let's copy to terms app to keep the same pattern. Okay. So this is terms app. So I can import it here, use it here, import it there. Nice. And let's test it. So privacy policy for the app and terms of service of the app, they work. Okay. So now I have to start to integrate the document. And I think, is there a smart way to do it? Because now I have this long document, which I have to review. I can hit copy here. Great. Paste it in the editor. Don't need this anymore. Yeah, I can ask the LLM to do it. Do not, but I have to say do not alter the content, because if you want to do so, we'll have to double check. Please fill. Oh, this is not here. Please fill the page layout component privacy app with the following content, formatting it as needed. Do not alter the content. But only formatting. This page should be in the same style of privacy. Privacy layout. This one. Okay, here is the content. Okay, let's see if I also have a title. I paste it here. Yeah, never mind. Let's go. So you suggest some edit. So before we do that, let's check we are all clean. Now we know we made a mess. So let's commit this. Very nice. So what he has done, yeah, he created this. We'll have to double check it. Not much to trust here. That didn't angle as text. Yeah. Well, first have a visual check. Okay. Okay. So the double check is with this one. Let's see side by side. Police for budget pilot app. Yeah, that's a good. Let's see what it says in. We have to probably update privacy budget pilot website. Okay. Oh, that's good. So, okay, go back there. Introduction, budget pilot. So I'm reading on both sides and let's shrink this a little bit. Budget, oh my god. Ah, dunque, yeah, yeah, to keep it like that, to read both. Introduction. Effective date July 25, 2000. Okay. Introduction. Budget pilot, we, our, us, whatever, is committed to protecting your privacy. Privacy was explain how we collect, use, and protect information. Okay. Oh, during the trial, without login, device identifier, phone model information, crash report. Okay. Um, Google account information, email address, profile data, financial data, including bank account information, budget. Okay, of course. Otherwise, we cannot do the app. Mailing list subscriber. Okay, nice. How to use informative device data to identify and improve app performance, financial. Yep. Crash data. Yep. Right. Data storage and sync. Financial data and score SQL data database on your device and logged in. Data syncs to Firebase, Firestore, cross device access. Completely isolate. Backend access. Okay. Mm, Just correct. Data retention and deletion. Local data deleted when you log out of the app. Cloud data persists after logout for cross-device sync. Oh, I need to turn on the aircon. I resisted until now. Hold on. Yeah, let's see if it's better now. Lie down as well. Try to stay awake. Local data deleted when you log out of the app. Cloud data. So I'm checking line by line because I had before the AI changed my copy. I especially said to not change, so it seems it didn't change, or they didn't change, or it didn't change. But I still want to check. Also, I never read it before, so I need to double check that this is right. I give all the input correctly, but yeah. Data may be deleted if your trial subscription expires and remains active, or subscription deleted if your trial subscription expires or remains inactive for more than 6 months. Yep, perfect. So it goes slow and delete is okay. Unsync data, any data not which is not implemented yet, but it's there for later. Any data not synced due to network issues will be lost. Any data will be lost upon logout. Yeah, so just do not log out. It is privacy or terms of service. Data retention and deletion. Okay, so we just said that. You're right. Mailing list. You subscribe okay. Account. Um, that's kind of not the right link, but it's okay. Yeah, you can find it. Account data. Okay. Data portability. I, Ooh. I didn't know about that. That's quite kind of a big deal. Is this something that has to be implemented? Let's ask another AI, Copilot. Is data portability required for Android apps? Otherwise, I remove it because it's not something I can do now. I've already too many things on my plate. Doesn't mandate data portability. And can use it. Okay, okay. Ooh. Ah. Oh, yeah. So you need it. Okay, so let's figure out the first request, or maybe it's something to put in the to do. My God. Let's put it in the to do. So many things to do, man. Data portability, what it says? Uh, yeah, don't leave it too obvious. It's here in a legal document. Will anyone read it? Maybe. Third-party services, we use the following, and if if you get a request, maybe the first export will be manual, and then I can write a script at the moment. Yeah, maybe email. Yeah, and that's not a big deal. It's okay. Third-party services, we use the following: Google Firebase service, Firebase authentication, Firebase Firestore, Firebase cache identity. I forgot one. Which is resync, resend, resend. Uh, no need to ask the AI to change it. I can do this myself. So privacy app, yeah, somewhere here. Yeah, we use the following services. Let's remove Google Firebase here because Firebase authentication, correct. Okay, Google Firebase authentication. Google Firebase Firestore. Let us think. Yes, that's true. Uh, yes, that's true too. No, I don't use Tag Manager. But yeah, I forgot all of this. Resend email service. Yeah, that's correct. And bug snag. Yeah, GitHub is not related to the operation of the website, so I don't need to say that. Bug snag. Eh, It's actually called something else, right now. Inside Hub, but they didn't even rename here. Inside Hub, they didn't rename the domain. Ins inside Hub, formerly known as bug snag. Okay, insight, non insight. Okay, yeah, correct. Um, yeah, I mean, there is the login too. Yeah, there is cloud functions. Google Firebase Cloud. Do I really need to declare all these functions? Nice. Then we use like to receive the message in the email and the email client to receive email. I think this is a bit too much. Okay, more than that, it's a whole stack basically. Security, your data is protected to industries mutual Firebase. All data transmission is secure, correct. We may change periodically, update on an effective date. Maybe let's say provide the correct link slash contact. Yeah, correct. Slash contact. So let's test link. Perfect. Fantastic. Yeah, to just reload because it's new page. Then since we are at it, let's put the right time subscribe link there, which is called subscription sub email. Not happy about that page name, but anyway, it's okay. There, nice. So going back there to legal and then up privacy policy. Now we got the right link there. Nice. Any other link to improve? No, I'm very happy about this page. This page is done. Privacy policy for budget pilot app is finally done. And it was so painful to just think about. Ah, so good. I'm not happy about this link look like. Mm. Let me ask a follow-up to git commit and push here to Gemini to improve a little bit the appearance. They look dull. That's what they do. Okay. Uh, very good. I've done some small changes and added the pages for app privacy policy and app terms of service, which will be filled now. So I also removed the sentence saying they will be available later. Oh, hi. Oh no, that's another. I don't know how to stop those, but looks like maybe there is also a real viewer. Hi to you. If you didn't already leave, because I'm doing these legal documents for the app and the website, and that's not the most exciting work. But now I'm asking Gemini to improve the state this page because I think this is doesn't look great. So let's see what I wrote so far. I lost my train of thoughts. I've done okay. That saying that they will be available later. So, however, the links in the page which is called legal, legal. layout component. Look a bit dull. Can you improve the appearance with still keeping it professional? Don't know, I'm just asking you. Let's see what happens. So I'm totally committed. So if something bad happens, I can revert. Yeah, okay. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so there are changes only in the style sheet, and looks like it has a border, some radius, maybe like make them like a button. Let's see. I don't know. Yes. Ah, okay. Oh, yeah, that's much better, right? Yeah, they're like I like that. Okay, it's a bit more interesting. Nice. Should I keep a link to the other documents here then? Don't know. Hmm. Okay, so maybe no, this is just not meant to be for fun navigation. Okay, so I have to do this page up terms of service. So before doing that, I can commit this change that I like. Yes, Marshmallow. What do you want? Okay. So now I have the terms of use ready, and that's the page to add, isn't it? The terms of use or terms of service, whatever. Yes, my dog wants to go in the garden. Just 1 second. Open the door and come back. In the garden door. Um, so what's next? Yeah, so this terms of service, which is the terms up, okay, empty. Let's delete also this. It was just for the moment. So let's ask, let's copy this the terms of use, copy. I paste them in editor temporarily just to have them there. Perfect. Now I ask Gemini to do the page for me. Okay, now can you do the app terms of service page for me without changing the copy I give you, but you can change the title as you see fit. It has to be in the same style of the other legal pages. Um, okay, so let's provide some links. Here is the new layout component to create, and then it's called app terms. No, terms up. Terms up. Just to keep them close alphabetically. That's why they're called like that. Okay. Here are the other similar layout components for other legal documents so that you can use the same style and formatting. And we got, let's provide all of them. Privacy. Yes, Marshmallow, come back, close the door. So here we go. Privacy, so lowercase privacy. Let's see which one. This one, the layout component. Oh yeah, it's uppercase there. Okay. Then we have web. No, no, no. Privacy app. Privacy app layout component, and then we have terms. That one. Okay. And here is the copy. Okay. Great. This saves a lot of time. Formatting this in HTML is a pain. I've done before for the privacy document myself. And it will take at least 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Okay. That's done to be double checked. Apply. Oh, what do you mean developers does component? What did you do? Okay, nothing. That was the thing. I was thinking he was changing other stuff. In fact, let's double check this with Git. And if I do a Git status quickly, there is only that file change, which is correct, what I expect. Let's review the appearance. So I go to legal and app terms of service. That's a new page. Okay, I had to double check everything now compared to the initial document. Also, I didn't read it, so it's a good time to read it and both parts see if it also totally makes sense. Close this here. That was the original copy. Okay, let's see if I can fit them kind of side by side. Okay. Terms of use. Beside here is called terms of use. What's called in the link? Terms of service. I think I should keep the same name. What about here? Terms of service. Privacy policy. I think I should rename there already. Okay, so terms up, terms of service. Let's keep the same name. Otherwise, it's confusing. I think it's the same thing, right? Terms of service for budget pilot app. Yeah, did app. Okay, makes sense. Effective date, whatever. Acceptance of term by downloading, accessing, or using budget pilot, the app. You agree to be bound by the term of service, do not agree, do not use app. Description of service. Budget pilot personal finance tracking application allows you to track bank accounts. Okay, it looks like very similar to the privacy policy. Accounts free trial available 2 weeks without requiring login. Okay. Maybe extending certain or discretion limited to local device storage only. Basic target okay. Login available to Google OAuth only. Creates yes. Enables cloud sync cross device access. User responsibility. You agree to provide accurate. Well, why? I don't care if it's accurate or not. So let's remove that. That's up to the user. Uh, it's not for credit scoring or anything. It's just for you to track stuff. So if you provide fake data, up to you. You know, it's your it's not your responsibility. I don't care. Right? Where was it? Yeah. So let's remove this. This doesn't make sense. Use the app only. Let's go back. Okay. Per personal finance track. Yeah, okay. I don't know what else you can use it for. Maintain the security of your Google. Yeah, that makes sense. Not attempt to use. Yeah, there's a pretty strict security, so based on Firebase authentication. So, but yeah, why not? Comply with all applicable laws. Okay. Don't use it for evil. I should add maybe. Your financial data belongs to you. We provide cloud sync as a convenient service. Login ensure sync is complete before logging out. Now there is no way to figure that out. We'll add some checks. It will say that unsync data might be lost. Yeah. No, it's not even true. You can allora, unsync data may be lost. That's it. If you don't sync and then you lose your device, of course you can lose the data. Yeah, it's the same thing as before. So should it be? I think it should be the same point. One sentence, because right, logging on this sure things can be before logging out because unsync data may be lost. Yeah, well, if you log out, it will be lost. Let's say, let's skip me. Who cares? See, okay. Service availability. Let's go side by side again. We strive service where they can guarantee 100% uptime. Count the thing depends on Firebase Google service. We serve to the right to okay. Data retention, account termination, cloud data persists after logout for customer sync. Inactive account, inactive 6+ months may have data deleted. Yeah, you may delete your account and data by contacting us. Well, yes, but there is also a page to do that, which is the delete my data page for the. So I'm gonna say not by contacting us. Not that's not the way, but through the link. Let's find where that is. My data account and data at so ahref ta ta dam link. Oh, maybe not on localhost. Yeah, yeah, that's correct. Thanks, AI. Budget pilot, delete me, budget pilot, delete. Okay, that makes sense. We fixed that. So let's go back. Where were we? Yeah, we made delete account data, but okay. Instead of contacting us at delete me, let's double check the link. It works. Yes, it works. Limitation of liability. Budget pilot provided as is. We are not liable for financial decision made on the app data. Yeah, makes sense. Data loss due to technical issues or user actions. Service interruption. Accuracy of user entered information, of course. Intellectual property. Budget ownership of your financial data. I mean, not in general. Okay. Okay, monthly, billing monthly, renewal, billing, discontinued, one-time payment access when offered. This is a bit cramped, but it's a legal document, so who cares? I don't need to start it. It's okay. Monthly subscribed, 7-year grace day, can be suspended, grace period, and the data is not deleted before 6 months. Anyway, this is just you also have access. Or subscribe it after 6 months. Okay, that's written there. Automatic. It's really everyone, not all subscribers, even if they're not subscribed, unless you consider like the free tier. Yeah, everyone. The deletion after 6 months or inactive expired subscription. Then you must be a subscriber. Because it doesn't mention the free tier. It's okay. I think it's clear enough. Automatic renewal, subscription automatic renews. Okay, we okay. Unless cancel before renewal date. Okay, you can cancel the App Store account settings. Cancellation takes effect at the end of the current billing period. Okay, refund policy. Contact us for specific refund request. I would remove that. This App Store will deal with that. I think the refund should be done by the App Store, not by me. I don't even get the money directly. Okay, so that makes sense. Termination. We may terminate access. Yeah, maybe let me shield this up. Violation of this term, misuse of a server, technical security reason. Change the term, reserve such continue user governing law. Okay. Contact us. So this link is incorrect. Contact. Oh my god. It's done. Almost, yeah. Let's test the link. Good. So one more thing I wanted to do. Is this. Ooh, ooh, I made a mistake. I just want to say web SRC. Ooh, what? Yeah, in terms of. I just want to say United States. I don't even know why. And maybe I should say UK. I'm so confused about the jurisdiction because I'm a nomad. So I was saying United States just because Google is there. Maybe it doesn't make any sense because if I have to defend myself in the United States, that would be crazy, and it's better to do it in the UK. Let's say United Kingdom. At least I'm citizen of United Kingdom. Yeah, if I can spell it. Now I have a mix. Now I have a mess. Let's fix this mess. Dunque, finding files. Where is it? This one. So let's say United States. States? Ma come no? It was there. Is that case sensitive? No. Yeah, kingdom. Let's check now. Uh, ooh, I still have a link to the privacy policy, which should have been gone now. Why I put it there for checking before. Let's remove it. No, it's not there. So why is it shown? Because I'm looking at a live version, you idiot. Okay. So, all right, legal, web privacy policy, United States. Yeah, that is still to be kept as United States because that's where the servers are located. Yep. Okay. Nice. So this privacy is okay. Let's go back to legal, terms of service, United Kingdom, good. And then we go again, privacy policy. No mention of countries here. And then we go legal, terms of service. Okay, I think it's cleaned up. Good. That's it. That's it, really. That's it. So let's commit and create a PR and deploy, really. This change is only front end, and we'll check in the PR. So let's call this app legal documents. Nice. Let's check the diff quickly. First, the file list. Yeah, should be exclusive in web. In fact, if I collapse this, it's all here. So there were two links here. Just put one legal. So there is a new legal page. And then privacy for the app. Here, new page. Okay. And then terms of Svelte, I just changed to United Kingdom, thumbs up. Okay, new page. Nice, nice, nice. The footer, I changed it. No, these are the two new pages for legal page, privacy up, and thumbs up. Yep, that's how the changes. Is perfect. So go back to the front end. Right. I think that is okay because every time I do a change, Vite reloads, and then it says I call more than once. Okay. And that will happen also during the build, I think, or the deploy. Run deploy. Let's wait for GitHub build to see that there is no issue before deploying, which issues can be only formatting. No, everything went fine. So let's merge it. We already saw that that is fine. So let's merge it first. So we can deploy main instead. Delete this, confirm. Nice. And delete branch. Nice. So now git checkout main, git pull, git fetch all. Yes, and git del app legals. And now we are clean and we can do npm wearing functions here. Ooh, why I close the web thing without realizing. So let's rename this to web instead of back. Let's call it function, same as the folder is better. Ah, let's rename it to fun, like in Kotlin. So web, let's go to the web folder. That's incorrect. Okay, so we can do npm run deploy, and while I do that, I fetch some water, grab some water. Right, so deployment is complete. Can test the live version. Got my water. Okay, the new pages where all the legal documents cannot can. Ooh, that's old. Let's try to reload again. Okay, there you go. It's a serve me a cache copy. Privacy policy for the web. Terms of service. Privacy policy. I don't want to look at this anymore now. Fantastic. Done, 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 done. So going back to here and go to the that's the app backlog. We go to the web backlog. Is now empty. Is now empty because add new pages for legal app docs done. Privacy policy copy. Terms of service copy. Website is finally done. It took so long. This should be have been only a side, a companion website for the app, if you want to call it like that. Oh my god. I had to learn Svelte, TypeScript stuff. Okay. Let's go back to the app then finally. So let's close this window that I use for the web. Okay.
ERLVL27 is now following.
Oh, thanks for follow. So if you want to say hi, go ahead. Also, if you want to talk about anything. So I have to go to the app backlog. That's the app I didn't look in a very, very long time. Right, implement app check has been done. App check is a service to verify that the calls that we do to backend services are indeed done by the app. So I've done this for the website and for the app. So there is a layer of verification. And then I want to look into this app distribution, which is something, as I understand, that is from Firebase to distribute the app to testers, I think, but I don't know nothing about it and I don't know anything about it. So we start reading a bit and try to understand, see, manage testers. Okay, because so far I've been publishing through the console. Ah, by the way, here I can do something. The privacy policy, I put this momentarily to the README on GitHub, but now I can put the actual link to the actual privacy document that I just created. So this is the app privacy policy. So I can finally link it there and save this. Is it in the screen? Yeah. Go to publishing overview. Yes. Ads declaration, app category. Okay, okay. So this will do later, but basically here in test and release of the Google Play Store console, which was outside the screen, but now I put it in. There is something called testing, right? And then internal testing. So far I deployed the app here, 180 version, and I think I reset at a certain point because it was 10300. Now I got 180 versions here. Oh, I don't even know what I did in this release. I never published. Let's release it. This is release only to me, by the way. Right now it goes to my phone. Uh, I forgot, I lost my notes. Okay, this doesn't matter. Okay, so save. Problem with the release, we'll look at later. Not, there are not big problems. Okay. And here I can maintain the testers, but the thing is, to join, you have to use this link, and this link have to be sent by email separately, and it doesn't really go in the Play Store. It's a mess. You don't get the update easily. So I think this is not and I'm not sure if this is the right way, and I want to look into this app distribution thing. And so let's check where it is now. I open too many tabs. So let's go through them. Oh, it was here, found. Key on this page, okay. Makes distributing your apps to trusted testers painless by getting your apps onto tester devices quickly. You can get feedback early and often. You can use if you use Crashlytics in your apps, which I do, you will automatically get stability metrics or your builds. Okay, but that's always you always do. Is not distribution, is Crashlytics doing that. Ready to get started? Learn how you distribute your iOS app, Firebase console, Firebase CLI, Fastlane. I do use Fastlane. Learn how you distribute your Android apps. iOS, Android, Firebase console, Firebase CLI, Fastlane. Okay, keep capabilities, cross-platform, manage both your, okay. Fast distribution in your tester hand, fast onboarding, no SDK install, and instant app delivery. Fits in your workflow, distributes builds with the Firebase console, command line interface, Gradle, Android automatic distribution into continuous integration CI jobs. So at the moment, what I'm doing is Fastlane does all the deployment, and then I go to the console for the final approval, but it's something to think about it as well. Tester management, manage your testing team, organize them in groups, add the new testers with emailed invitation, work through the onboarding process, view the status of each tester for a specific version of your app, which indicates who has accepted a testing invitation on the app. Enabling app feedback makes it easier to collect feedback on your pre-released app for testers. Works with Android app bundles. What's that? Android app on Google Play. App distribution integrates our internal app sharing service. Okay. Works with Cachelytics. Example integration path. Well, let's see the video first. It's short.
Stability and usability are crucial to your app's success. The best time to identify and fix your app issues is before it's in the hands of your users. You don't want to learn about these problems in App Store reviews. Getting real users to install and test your app is the best way to identify crashes and get feedback.
Yeah, sure. Care for a laugh? Yeah, go ahead. What's that? You have a bad experience with this, or is it unrelated? Let's go back in the meantime.
You don't want to learn about these problems in App Store reviews. Getting real users to install and test your app is the best way to identify crashes and get feedback. Getting your app onto testers' devices presents a complex set of distribution, tester management, and troubleshooting issues for both big and small mobile app teams. App distribution makes it easy to get your app onto your testers' devices so that you can fix bugs and stability issues before launch, keeping your users happy. Firebase app distribution, built as the next evolution of Fabric's Crashlytics beta, gives you the ability to manage all of your pre-release testing on Android and iOS in one place. Specifically designed for fast, iterative testing, app distribution delivers new builds of your iOS and Android apps to your testers instantly. Firebase app distribution lets you distribute builds using the Firebase console or our CLI tools. You can also automate distributions by integrating our CLI into CI jobs. When using Firebase app distribution combined with Firebase Crashlytics, it's easy to get insights into the stability of each build you test. You can see the stability of a given distribution by navigating to that build in Firebase Crashlytics. By using the same dashboard for iOS and Android distributions, your team can save time and get quick views into your full product in one place. You also get tester insights. These let you know the status of each tester for specific distributions. View who has accepted a testing invitation and downloaded the app. Installing apps on tester devices is easy. Your testers get email notifications and a friendly UI to walk them through the steps both on iOS and Android. Getting started with app distribution is a breeze. There's no SDK to install, forms to fill out, or review process to go through. Simply onboard your app to Firebase, upload your APK or IPA, and your build is immediately sent to testers so that you can start getting feedback.
Oh, that's big because right now, what I do upload not to Firebase but to the Play console. So there is something different. And I'm using Fastlane, and I happen to use an old version of Fastlane because the recent one was crashing. And I had to go back quite a bit to make it work. Don't know if there is a new version of Fastlane which actually works for me in my use case. Um, where is where can I see the version in npm? I suppose npm Fastlane. It's written here. It's a jam. Yeah, okay. 228. I think that's quite old. It was there a long time. If I'm not mistaken, let's check. Does it say the release date? Yeah, 10 June 2025. So it's recent. Uh-huh. I'm wrong then. 10 June is just 14 days ago. Okay. So here we are talking about app. So Android Studio. Let's check something as well. Fastlane is here. Ooh, I just closed. It's in Android folder. Fastlane. I got a fast file and app file. This is just setting the version numbers inside the app. And then there is something that's upload to Play Store. Oh, all right. Something I want to double check. So this terminal man integrated with Android Studio. Sometimes it works, sometimes doesn't. Sometimes it's stuck. I don't like it. I really don't like it. Is there a way to change it? Is there a way to change, or just don't? I just don't use it. I just use the buggy integrated terminal in Android Studio. Ci dava Sky. Yeah. Um, let's ask Grok this time. I use Grok very little. Well, it does feel buggy because it sometimes it just hangs. View tool Windows terminal. Let's see, maybe I'm on a beta. Maybe it's the opposite. So what does it say again? I want to check view tools Windows terminal. View tools window. Let's just open in the terminal. If you do this, view the commit project bookmark find. Where is it? Terminal, last one. Okay, that just opens the terminal. So okay, just you would have just clicked the thing there. Click the settings. Okay. Ah, where's settings? Click the settings icon in the terminal header. Ooh. Oh, okay, so it brings you to the settings in the terminal, just a shortcut. Okay, let's see what you got. Experimental 2000 rework 2020-25 deprecate. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, so I guess I have to reopen it. Ah, I don't know. It's maybe different. Huh? How can I tell? How can I tell? And um, now I have reward 2025. Let's restart it all up just to be sure. I don't understand. So Android Studio, we go do again. Right. It tells me to do a flutter pub get now. So first, let's check. Okay, we're on the main branch. We are pulled. Double check the sanity check first. Fetch all. And we don't have branches. Great, great, great. So it says do flutter pub get. Flutter pub get. Okay, we've done that. Do we have any changes? No. So was it really necessary? Who knows? So okay, so now I can change this. I wanted to add a line there just to make it able to see it better. So this is upload to Play Store. This is kind of calling um some kind of internal or fast lane procedure. Ah, so where is it that I say which version of let's see the Gemini integration. I didn't test that yet. Gemini can make mistakes. Okay. How do I know which version of with me Fastlane integration of Fastlane I'm using? Okay. Um, I'm using fast lane in Android. So add Android. It seems to not recognize the file. Android fast lane. Okay, that's it. Folder. Um, what version is it, and how to upgrade in my project? Because I can give it a go to see if the latest version actually works. Because if I have to use app distribution with Fastlane, um, it might be broken in the old version. Who knows? As I said, as a Ruby gem, and this version is not used tied on the project directory structure, is used by your environment. Fastlane version. If it misspelled. Oops. Yeah, okay. It still say the same thing. That I'm on version 2.22, even though I misspelled. They are still out with the same stuff. I mean, 220 and 228. I know. You should update to the latest version. Yeah, if it only works. So let's keep track of this 220 because I might have to go back to it if the new version works. So fast lane working version is 220. Okay. Keep it there as a note. And now it says you can do gem cleanup from time to time. Ah, okay. Let's do a gem cleanup I've never done in my life. Now, first, it was in one word on two. Okay, fine. And gem install plus lane should install the 228. Do I need sudo? Looks like I don't. Let's see. And then we have to do a small change to the app to force a deployment to see if it works. But you know what? Let's finish the video. I just got so confused when I start to say I have to deploy to Firebase and not to the Play console anymore.
Firebase app distribution helps you quickly get
Was
detailed
finished.
feedback about your app before you publish a new version to the App Store. To learn more and get started with Firebase app distribution, check out the documentation right here.
Nice. So yeah, we're looking this app distribution. So here, if I go to Fastlane, I'm sure there is a new. There's a new command like that. Build Android app and Firebase app distribution. How do I put the release notes there? Do I get it from the commit message? Maybe for testing is okay. So it did update Fastlane to 228 or 228. Now the risk is that this doesn't work anymore. I'm not too. Yeah, we did change the fast file, adding a new line, so not a meaningful change. Let's do a small change in the app just to see that it works, and do a test release with this before going on and checking the app distribution part. So what small change can I do to the app? Mm, I'm thinking in theory I should have linking back the legal documents in the app to the website, but I guess this is kind of a bigger change. I was looking for something really small. Aha, I have something that was bugging me. So actually, I can ask. Let's go with here, Gemini. Let's quit here. That's the website. Is done for now. Let's go to the app. There. So what happened is like the new version of Android added the a bar at the bottom of the screen where now is semi-transparent, so the apple can go under it. But that means that sometimes stuff overlap on there. Even though there seems no problem right now. So oh yeah, so sometimes but it seems quite hard. So which is the version of Android 15, I think? The last one I got. Let's check on this device. Hello, settings, I suppose. And in settings, I go to software update. No, I go to about phone. Software information. Android version 15. Okay. Okay, since I've updated to Android 15, um, they added a band at the bottom, a semi-transparent, semi-transparent bar at the bottom of the screen with some navigation options like see all apps. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Um, that means that now I don't know. Still, let's go to, for example, here budgets, and I go here. So expenses. Oh, that's fine too. Um, that now some parts of the screen are under that bar, and I'm not sure if I should add more white space at the end of each page to make the user able to scroll up. Um, however, and make the pop-up menus a little taller to also accommodate space there at the bottom. Or what else? Is there a way to I know there is a concept of a safe area. That's what the word I was looking for. To tally up about the safe area to use. What changes should you make to make what changes are necessary, let's say, are necessary to make this work better with this new Android version. Maybe yeah, so maybe it's a Samsung thing. So let's say since I've updated, I meant to say, since I've updated my Samsung phone to Android 15, so it's not stock Android, but that's fine. Okay, so that should be the prompt. And let's see what are the suggestions. So we do a small change here, hopefully also useful since we already did. I don't know if this, we'll have to be careful if this is a big change. Yes, this is a common issue with modern edge-to-edge displays. You're right to think about a safe area. Manually adding padding is not the recommended approach because it's brittle and won't adapt to different devices or future US changes. Flutter has a built-in solution for this, the safe area widget. Yeah, I knew, but I forgot. It automatically adjusts child padding to avoid system intrusions. But this could be a huge change. That's what I'm worried about. Okay, model is overload. Let's keep on reading. The reason you're seeing this now is that the app is running an edge-to-edge mode, which allows to draw behind the system bars for a modern look. First, I will check your main dart to confirm this mode is enabled. I don't see an explicit call to edge mode in your main dart, but new Android version often enforces it. The behavior describing is a classic sign that your app needs to respect the safe area. Solution is to wrap the page content in a safe area widget. This widget will be automatically add padding to its child to keep it from being obscured by the system navigation bar. You typically wrap the body or your scaffold with it. So, for example, a code that looks like this will become like this. So up in a safe area. Nice. I will search now for files in your project that use scaffold. Invalid error expression. Unterminated group. Okay. Anyway, I got it. Let's try by hand. Let's see if any changes was actually done. Yes, the first file, that's one I did. Okay. So let's check one change. So it says just up with safe area. I wonder about the pop-up. Is it different? Was it called safe area? Safe area, yeah. I don't remember even much. So I go to something, the budget list is equal budgets. Yeah, I think it is. Oh, that's the budget model. Okay, that's the one having problem. But here there is nothing. It just show model menu. So I don't have, I cannot wrap it. Okay. Um, let's do this change about the safe area, only area, only to one file to test it, which is the budget model menu. Defined in at budget model. There you go. And let's see where is invoked because maybe it needs to know that. And invoked from budget row menu, which in turns and invoked from budget row menu. Search. Well, it's called from here somewhere. Finding files there, which is created, which in turns is created in budget table, budget table, OTBL. Okay. No, not TBL. Really table. Oh, budgets table. That's why I couldn't find. Budget row menu, budgets table, at budgets table. Because even here in budgets table, it's still early because now it just creates a wide table. Okay, so we have to find out where budgets table is used. We still have to go up. Which is created by the budgets table loader. Nice. But it's still early here because even here it just returns a future, so cannot yet. Oh, it returns a widget. It's always returns a widget, yeah. Even though one is not ready because yeah, there will be some sort of widget, maybe a spinner. Okay. So here we have to see where the budget stable loader is used. Are we going to the main one? So slowly. There. Because we are not yet. I think I have to add it to the main page and we are slowly getting there. Budget section, which is created by budgets section. So let's see who uses that. Oh, finally I'm at the screen. um, created inside budget screen where finally the scaffold is. Should I change the model or the scaffold page or both? Okay. I'll give you all the information, including all the links, so you don't have to look to them. You can just look at this source code. You correctly identified the core of the problem and all the files involved. Is greater question whether to modify the model or the screen. Here is the breakdown. For the main screen, budget screen, to prevent the list of budget from scrolling under the system navigation bar, you should use the safe area widget. This is a standard approach for a main screen content. Okay. For the model, is a bottom sheet. When this appears, you also need to avoid the system navigation bar to change the model. Okay, good. You ask to test this on just one file to change the model. To change the model needs to apply inside the My Dialog as Show model. Ooh. And now I read the My Dialog set understand same. Thank you, Ryan. This is a fix to have the content in a safe area. Yes. Well, when I meant to one file, we can do two. Okay, so let's go back to, let's close some of the files that are not relevant as we understood. So the budget model is relevant. And this show even, no, it didn't show me that. Oh yes, that's where the change was done. Did I, it didn't ask me, it didn't ask me confirmation, isn't it? Hmm. Is it change here? My dialogues line, dot line 56. Ah, 56. Oh, in my dialogues. So not here, but here. Okay. Oh, there you go. Safe area. That's was added. So I think we can add it to also to, so all the models are fixed in this way, not just that one, because every model use that in the end. So that's good. But the other one I want to change is also the budget screen since you are at it. So here we already saw we can do it for body, build body. I can either change here and wrap it in a safe area here or here. I will choose the latter. So here I can click and say wrap with widget, I think. If I remember, I didn't use this in such a long time. Refactor, extract method. No, I can't find it. Hmm. Okay, let's do it by hand. Safe area, child, that. So I just need to close one further parenthesis somewhere. I did randomly. And everything works except the formatting is terrible because I have to add another column. Why is not formatting? So I do a formatting command. Okay, it did that. All right. Okay, done. So this is my change. This is my change. And this change is good, but it's mainly to test if the new version of Fastlane works. So let's do a checkout -b with a branch name, which could be Fastlane, commas, and safe area, because we are testing these two things. But I cannot spell. Let's do again. Safe area, like this. Okay. So now I've done that, let's commit. Let's commit -m testing fast lane 228. I think it's like that. Oh, 228.0. I open it here. 228, 228.0. Yep. And added safe. It's like that, yeah. Added safe area for models and budgets. Page. Excellent. So let's now push. Uh, this will trigger a super long build because it does the integration test that, and the, how do you call it, the test in the emulator, which are really long. And those tests will not work unless I'm running, which I don't know if I am the runner, which I am. Okay, so it already got the job. Yeah, if it's in the screen, I think it is. Yep. So it will take a while before I can test if this works. So emulator started, and now we'll start to run the app. And hopefully it works. Then if the build works, can merge, and that will, after the merge, it will include the actual deployment to Fastlane, but this is in 20 minutes for the two builds. But you know what? Working in the app is so much more, even though now, doing something stupid, but when we start to work something meaningful in the app, is so much better than working on the website. I don't know why, but I find it much more interesting. Well, especially working on the privacy policy and stuff, that is the worst. That was something I didn't want to do. Today I try to do anything else other than working on that. So nothing seems to happen, but I think, yeah, there you go. Just when I said it, now it's starting. Yeah, it was setting up. Yeah. Uh, I see. So now it has this because due to the safe area, the model is not big enough, I think. Ooh. So we didn't have to run all tests. Or maybe we can just abort the test now because we already saw that it's not working. So let's kill the test. No need to go further with more testing. Let's abort the stuff. Cancel workflow. We already see every pop-up has that problem because it goes out of space. Okay, I killed it. So, okay, so I'm getting my grips back into the app development. So let's launch a local emulator. So I have to choose Android emulator. This will start the emulator that was just started before by, okay. I'm getting emails. It's probably from GitHub for the failed pipelines. Oh, I got that. Let's see something as well. Why am I getting so many emails, man? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So with that, okay. So let's go back to this after distraction. Yes. Um, I run the app on the emulator. Click run. No need to debug, yeah, because it's just a visual thing. So running normally is fine. So this model was anywhere really, but I have to create a budget first. Okay, there you go. That's the model. Bottom overflowed by 16 pixels. That's what it says. That's outside. Okay, there you go. Okay, so let's tell this to Gemini, break the news to Gemini. But probably the problem of that model is that is fixed dimension. Maybe there is a better way. Let's go to see this model. So I totally lost it now. Oh, that's nice that now I have an error message in the console, which is better for copying and pasting inside the. Okay. This doesn't matter. Uh-huh. Yeah, you see that's the problem. So let's find the show model. Is this right? Bottom. Yeah, that should be one. Let's see, we can see easily because we should see the safe area. Just here we build. Okay. So we can tell about that. So go back to Gemini. Okay. Now, is this called My Dialogues? Okay. Now, um, what happens? And let's see a second more. So how does it? I think there is a formula to decide how much space to take, which I'm not sure it is. Elevated button, actions, content, alert dialogue. Oh, that's not even related. This one is the bottom menu. Okay, that was another thing. Um, so here there is no reference to size. Aha, that's a problem. Model height is some kind of formula that decides on height based on the number of options. And maybe there is a way to auto-adapt on the content. Um, Now what happens because of this last change is that the um, now let's go back to how do I found yeah in run. Yeah, it's better to copy this and this below is not relevant. Okay, let's say I get this is that I get this error. Loop, boom. Okay, and maybe let's copy this. It looks like they're not related. Okay. Um, I think the issue is that on line 53 of my dialogues, I set an height that depends on the number of options, I think it's called. Let's go to check. Well, a height. Yeah, number of options. Depends on the number of options, but I think now due to safe area that height should be bigger. Um, maybe it's better to remove that set height and have a way for the sheet to auto adapt. Can you do that? Okay, so now what we do is this, we check that everything has been committed first. Oh, this terminal works well. Now I switch terminal. to the new one. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have the problems of the old terminal. So that was it. I was bitching about it, but I didn't know how to update it. Um, nice. So where was the Gemini? Yeah, that's it. So I send the request, and then after I have to go. I need to cook. Okay. Oh, oh, nice. You just removed it. Well, and then the main access. Because they are safe areas are deep padding, you should use a vertical space by the containers. Okay, me put it on amphetamine for let's say 1 hour for the bill later. Okay. Containers. Because I'm only the height allowing so it can remove also the function probably. Let's see. I'm gonna modify, remove the height, and adjust the yes, Marlo, I'm coming. Just a second, Marlo. Okay, coming. Oh, it did something else. Yeah, he realized they can remove the function. Yeah, okay. Mm, I already done that. Okay, so no. Let's check now. Where is Android Studio? Where is the emulator? Okay. How do I do a reload? Can I do a reload, auto reload here? I'm not sure. So, but here there is some space that we can remove. There you go. And the change is this. We have this main axis size main. So let's stop and restart then instead. This should have still have the option there. Mm, Still have the budget that we created. Nice. So go to budgets, and now no, there was not the one. Oh, the budget is there. This one. Nice. It just works. Okay, so let's commit this change. Here I go. Let's go kill the app, and I have to go to cook, git commit and push. So this will trigger a new build. Let's see. This one is dead, and there is the next one that is coming up. There you go. And this will take 10, 20 minutes or 10 minutes, and then when it's done, I can merge and see if Fastlane works. So we'll terminate the stream now, go to cook, and go on tomorrow, I suppose. Bye.